Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Julian from Alternative Minds, and we are here live at C2E2. But I got two guys with me here today. What are your names?
Zeb Wells.
Matt Senreich.
What brings you here to C2E2 today?
We're here to talk about Season 3 of Supermansion. Starts May 7th on Crackle.
Yeah, it's a show with Bryan Cranston, Keegan-Michael Key, Chris Pine, and that guy Breckenmeyer, who I think you might be talking to later.
Did you like working with Bryan Cranston?
Yeah, he's great. He's funny, and he's also been doing television for so long that he's great to have around to bounce ideas off of and just look at Walter White for a while.
Also, only in Breaking Bad.
That's right. Amazing.
Now, how'd you get first word to do the show?
How'd I get who?
The first word.
Zeb's been doing comic books for a really long time. He was working on Robot Chicken, and it really started with me just saying to him he needs to create a show, and this man is super talented, and just to come up with something with a 90-degree twist on the superhero universe it makes it brilliant for him.
Yeah, and I grew up reading comic books. I'm a massive comic book fan, and I wrote comics for Marvel for 10 years, so when I was thinking of what kind of show I wanted to do, it was always superheroes.
What was your favorite comic you ever read?
Oh boy.
Ooh, man.
For me, it was Avengers, it must have been 273 to 278. It was the Masters of Evil storyline that really roped me in to never stop reading comic books.
That was a great story.
Yeah, I think the first one that really got me was the first appearance of the Sinister Six in, I think, Spider-Man Giant Size #1. I think they had those big pinup pages where they showed each new Sinister Six member. That was like crack to me when I was a kid.
Do you have any old issues you currently own?
Yeah, I've got a bunch in my attic in my parents' old house that I'm hoping they don't throw away.
Yeah.
How about you, sir?
I have a ton of old comics. Probably my favorite that's sitting in my parents' house. I have Avengers 4 with the Cap first appearance that I hold dear. I know it's in bad shape though.
Now you're going with Season 2 on the show right now. What can you tell us about Season 2?
Well, we're going to start with the villains being turned into heroes.
Season 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we're starting Season 3, yeah.
Yeah.
So the villains become heroes and move into the mansion with the rest of the heroes. So the mansion that all the heroes live in gets very full, and there's a lot of conflict that arises from that. So it's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's watching relationships between a lot of good guy, bad guys that have to either get better or get worse. Just by it's like having roommates that you just don't want to deal with.
What was your favorite episode that you have done so far?
Ooh, it's probably the origin of Brad in episode 8 of Season 1. I think I have a soft spot for that one.
Yeah. For me, it's probably episode 11 of Season 1 where we introduce Dr. Deviso, who is the Bryan Cranston's arch nemesis, who's played by Chris Pine.
Do you have any funny Bryan Cranston stories?
Well, the first time we recorded him, he was I think he was still doing Breaking Bad, so we had to do it in New Mexico, and the script that we had sent over was the wrong script, and so we had to fax him the right script over, but the fax machine was locked in a room that he couldn't get to. So at some point we were telling him what the lines were before he read them, and you were freaking out, running around trying to figure out how to send him chocolates or something.
I felt really terrible, and that was one of our first experiences with him, which I'm sure made us look like very talented people.
Yeah.
Do you have any more closing comments before the video goes?
Well, I just hope everyone checks out Season 3. We're very proud of it. The animators and directors are doing a great job. And it's May 7th on Crackle for free.
And for me, it's download and watch it on Crackle. It's one of these things that I don't think people realize, that they can just lift up their phone right now and realize it is on there. It's an app on your phone that you can see right now.
Alrighty, thank you so much for the interview, guys. Thank you for coming on.
Yeah, nice to meet you.
Yeah. Nice to meet you, too.